Speaking of niggas that are living in 2034, we got to react to this nigga that says CTE doesn't exist. Like we still have to. Yeah.
Oh, this nigga's
sir.
The CTE thing, I think it's funny. And me and Antonio Brown were actually going to run a podcast called CTE Podcast because they're saying that we both have CTE. So I don't know the other two words in the acronym CTE, but I know the T stands for trauma. And I know it's not blunt force trauma. I know it doesn't also mean that you got hit in the head too many times. That doesn't mean that. CTE is not real. I don't believe it's real.
Because we didn't hear about it back in the day.
It's not real. CTE is not real. The
These
T in
niggas
trauma,
are co-signing there. Pause it. Niggas are
First of all, whatever Antonio Brown has something. You call CTE, call it Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. It's something, nigga. nigga has something, bro.
This nigga has something.
I've never heard this nigga. I don't know who this nigga is.
No. This nigga, he made a song about his old coach. Like, I don't know, bro. He's just weird. He probably does have CTE. He does have CTE.
He doesn't even know what the C stands for, concussion? Like, what the fuck are we...
No. C doesn't stand for concussion at all.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh, damn.
What is that?
No. So it stands for chronic.
Chronic what?
Chronic traumatic and whatever. I don't know how to say that part. But I will say, though,
the CTE podcast would go.
CTE podcast is nasty word. That's nasty.
Two niggas that allegedly have CTE making the CTE podcast. That's 2024 right there. That would have moved me. I would have watched that.
That is true. That is true.
That would have moved niggas, bro. That would have.
But the cope is so crazy. He said, "I don't think CTE is real."
You know, the funny shit is when niggas be like, the niggas back in the day didn't have it. Yes, they did. They beat their wives too. This shit didn't start new, bro. Like, what are we doing? This shit's
bro. There's multiple accounts of NFL players having CTE. Like, they died and they donated their brains. And they have CTE, bro. It's a real thing. Boxers have it too. If you guys didn't know, anything where you have to hit your head a lot in sports, unfortunately, CTE is a risk. So I don't know what this man is talking about. He's chatting, but you know what I'm saying. He's coping. But I will say though, the whole thing about this guy is, I will say though, it would be scary to acknowledge that you have CTE. So I guess it's better for him if he's just like, it doesn't exist. Yeah, exactly.
But like him denying it when there's shit that you can get to.
I mean, there's no cure for it, and there's no I guess I don't think there's any
it's only
treatment for it. So it's like if you have it, you have it. So it's like you might as well just say it doesn't exist in your head.
But some people, the thing is, it can obviously get worse. Like wasn't like a football player that like he had CTE.
Well, he's not playing football anymore.
No, I'm saying, but doesn't it get progressively worse as your brain?
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
because your brain just gets professionally worse.
And then you end up developing quickly early onset Alzheimer's, like a whole bunch of stuff. It's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, I would never. When I've never been one against pushing my kids away from anything. I don't have any kids, obviously, but I'm saying but I'm not letting my kids do football, bro. Football, boxing. If you want to hit your brain against something, you can slam your head against the wall. It'll actually be better for you in the long run, bro, than playing football or some shit.
But let's let this nigga cook. Let's let this nigga cook.
Slam your head against
it would just be better.
Oh man.
Let's see what else.
We'll let him finish his thought because it's not over yet. You know?
Trauma could be being molested as a kid, from things that you went through from high school, and that could be trauma, mental trauma, emotional trauma, but not blunt force. Got punched in the head, got too many tackles in the head.
Wait, hold on.
He said the trauma could be from you being molested as a child or some shit like that. Like, nigga, what is this nigga
bro, he doesn't understand what the word trauma means, bro.
Because he said not blunt force. This nigga.
No, I'm not gonna.
Trauma is a physical injury in medicine.
Yeah,
it's literally a physical injury. Like
you said, the type of person.
The thing is, they do say the fucking emotional trauma. They do say that shit. Like,
but the thing is, is this nigga saying that if you hit your head against you hit your head every single day, it doesn't cause any trauma? What are we saying?
Yeah, he said that the CTE doesn't exist because the word trauma is used for emotional trauma.
It's also used for physical trauma too.
Exactly.
This nigga's actually. Oh my god,
he's actually tough.
Donate his brain to the hospital. Oh, he's cooked. He's cooked. Goddamn, do it now. It's okay. Do it now. He got that stage 10 shit. Oh my god, I ain't never seen shit like this again. Like, bro, come on, bro.
They said, what if your kids get bullied?
Then you could put your kids in like freaking like martial arts or something.
Anyway,
why didn't you do boxing or fucking football?
Anyway,